Hi guys, today I want to show you using tarot how do we know the spirit entity attachments that are connected to us within the land we live, or it could be the workplace that we are into. So I thought of showing you how to see the spirit entities that are attached to your surroundings, and how do we eliminate them. Suppose if there are spirits that are coming to you, that are nature spirits, if they are connected to your astral body, then they might be able to help you in terms of accessing your Akashic records or other help, like disconnecting codes with other negative entities. And it could be nature spirits, it could be animal spirits or bird spirits also. So specifically you need to take care of those spirits that come and gets attached to you in your aura or your astral body, because while I took a sample reading just before the video session, I was getting the cards Seven of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the Tower. So those three were the cards I got before doing the video. Now the thing I want to uh, reveal to you is that there could be possibilities that you are being connected to an animal spirit that is dead, or that could be showing you telekinesis or movement of objects around you. You could be seeing the flutter of your hair, your hair being pulled by different spirits. Those are the spirits which will which who, those spirits are trying to communicate to you, most possibly because you could have been an animal communicator in the past. You might have been using the gift of communicating to these animal spirits unknowingly right now. Now, coming to the cards, there is a way by which you can sense the danger surrounding you, because animal spirits or bird spirits, what will happen is, it could be quite possible that the land or the home you are occupying, and these birds or animals would have been either killed, or unknowingly the soul would not have been able to uh, fulfill its purpose, and they are asking for your help in unknowingly too, because you had this gift of animal communication. They'll be helping you, they'll be calling for your help to get them out of this situation, because they would have just started living in the place and immediately they got closed off to the situation. Now you need to do a closure of this particular spirit that is attached to you, if you feel that this is going to last more often. Now, for closure of this kind of negative entity attachments like bird spirits or animal spirits, what you can do is you can go to a public park or somewhere where you can assemble some twigs, feathers, or flowers, make a garland and an offering to the spirit, so that it will peacefully pass from this world. The spirit would have passed already, the soul would have passed already, but since the animals doesn't know this societal etiquette on whether they should not trouble you on something that their soul needs, what happens is they tend to come and attach to you, and you will see your hair fluttering, or your hair being pulled. Those kind of astral signs are being caused by these spirits. They are harmless spirits though. So in order to close the situation, you can make a peace offering for the soul, and it's more like doing something for the last rites. And what you can do is you can assemble some feathers or twigs or flowers and make a peace offering to the soul, so that they will successfully move away from you. You need to basically do a closer of those kind of situations. Now this is one type of the spirit entity attachments that can come to you and disturb you. Now I'll try to do another spread. In this kind of spread, another type of entities that can possibly come around you are the ones who attach to you and make you work harder and harder, because they would have had a soul contract with you during a previous lifetime, and unknowingly they are making you work. It could be either way. See, if you want to know more about it, we need to go and look at your Akashic records. But these kind of entities or spirits are the ones who occupy the land around you, and they'll make you work harder and harder for accomplishing some of the personal gains. They know nothing only but to make you work harder and harder. So what will happen is, you might be having certain things that you want to pursue in your lifetime, but you will not be able to do that because of this pull by this particular negative entity that is attached to you. In such kind of situations, the best thing to do is to let go of the negative entity that is surrounding you, and to cut the cords permanently with those negative harmful entities. Unless you cut the cords with them, you will not be able to completely let go of the situation and move forward to what you want to fulfill during this timeline of yours. In order to move to a future timeline, you need to let go of these kind of entities. Actually, we can do tarot to assess whether these entities are still with you or not. We can go for channeling the energies before cutting the cords, or for this kind of particular entity, or for the bird or the animal spirit. We can take a reading before the closer and after the closer, so that we'll know what is the current situation. After the closer, suppose you did a peace offering with a garland of flowers or twigs with feathers. After the closer, we can see the energy as to whether the bird or the animal spirit is still connected to you by taking the energy reading after the closer. So these are the different things that we can do because we can channel the spirit through the cards. So now we'll take another spread for the nature spirits that is connected to you. Now, since I have already taken the spreads, I thought of showing to you, because I've already assembled the spreads with me. For nature spirits, the third spread I took was for nature spirits, and what I was getting was the Tower card. The Tower card will force change force a permanent change onto you. And now these elementals or nature spirits are harmless spirits. They'll be like they would have been with you in some of your past lives, and you would have been working together with them. Those are the elementals like unicorns, nature spirits, like fairies, angels, and all seventh dimensional light beings. They will assist you in working on your soul purpose. Now, what I could see was there is a lot of cause and disturbances going on in your current life situation, shown by the Five of Wands. Because of these chaotic circumstances around you, you are not able to see what you really want to fulfill your life purpose. Because these nature spirits are surrounding you and offering the help to help you fulfill your life purpose. And what you could try to do is to come out of this cause or the disturbances that is surrounding you and find your own peace territory, so that they'll be able to come and assist you in following your life purpose, in following your true soul purpose. So these are the different spirits that I could channel with the help of tarot. Now I want to do an Akashic reading based on couple of tarot cards. You probably need to do a meditation just before taking any Akashic reading. That is the procedure to follow. We use a singing bowl or crystals to lighten your body and open up to the specific lifetimes that you had lived in the past, and we'll be able to pick up energy from your causal body. Suppose this is an offline recording, because I have already taken the cards for the Akashic reading. Now suppose if this was an online recording, what will happen is you can connect to us and directly do the meditation using the singing bowl or the crystals which are used to connect to specific lifetimes of yours. And we'll be able to channel with the help of tarot what are your Akashic records. Now the two cards I got for this particular Akashic record reading was Death and High Priestess. Now these cards are for people who are currently facing a death situation in their life. Just to be aware that the Akashic records point out to the fact that you already know, you are already aware of the fact that you have been living several lifetimes in this planet, and you need to undergo certain transformation or changes to willingly accept the life purpose of yours. And you could have been very interested in watching movies which will take you to other dimensions which you had in your previous lifetimes, and you are more fascinated by lucid dreaming or astral travel or teleportation. This might be the psychic gifts you have from those past lifetimes that you had. And mostly lucid dreaming and astral travel is something that you do before you sleep, and you are more fascinated by the world of these nature spirits like elementals or fairies, and you are more attracted towards the soul purpose of yours, which is shown by the death situation. So there is a deep transformation that you need to start in order to clearly achieve what will help you satiate your soul, or find your soul purpose. You might have to unravel the spiritual gifts that you embody in this lifetime. You might not be having any karma also, because you are only interested in pursuing a life which comes from your Akashic records. Now I will see the other cards which I got, which talks about certain lifetimes that you had earlier. I think one of the set of cards shows that you were persecuted for using your creativity in any one of the lifetimes that you had, which is why you are not able to fully come into the mode of self-expression, or harnessing your creativity and expressing it, because you have the fear of persecution from one of the past lifetimes, and which is why you are not able to fully come into the form of self-expression. Now the second hint I got was you would have been working as a servant or a maid in one of the past lifetimes. I don't know which country it is, but if that is the case, then definitely you are closing the doors when you get inside your room, and trying to do things without others wanting to snoop around, or if such a persecution is annoying you, then this could have been coming from one of the past lifetimes that you had. Now I have another set of cards with me, which talks about you wanting to have a spiritual journey, or a spiritual life altogether, or probably set up a spiritual practice in life altogether, which is the reason why you are very much interested in traveling to different countries. Maybe you would have been in Tibet, Bali, or Thailand in your previous lifetimes, and you wanted to embrace spirituality in one of your lifetimes, but then you are not able to successfully do it in the lifetimes when you wanted to do that. But actively, those spiritual hunger is still there with you towards converting it into a life that you really want, which is what the card shows. As you are fascinated by for visiting other countries or traveling, and these are the significant lifetimes that I can see in the Akashic records. Now Akashic records are something which we can find, just like we found animal spirits by channeling. We can do the Akashic reading by connecting. This was an offline reading though. We can do the online channeling of Akashic records by directly connecting to you remotely, and we can pull the tarot cards for helping you find what is your with the help of a singing bowl meditation or a causal tune up. We'll be able to pull out your causal records from your causal body, and we'll be able to draw tarot cards to see your Akashic records and help you find your soul purpose and the spiritual gifts or psychic abilities that you may have, and what is the spiritual path you want to accomplish in life. All these things can be channeled with the help of tarot if you connect to us online, and once you do a meditation and connect to us remotely, we'll be able to remotely guide you with the help of tarot itself through Zoom sessions. We'll be able to show you and channel what the tarot cards show about your Akashic records. So if any of you are interested in taking Zoom channeling sessions to find your Akashic records, you can contact us.